My name is Sonia, and today I'll take you with me into a dark, post-apocalyptic sci-fi world. Ready to fight some aliens? Here are 10 facts about the German LARP event, Prim. The event is held in Malwinkel, a former military base around 2 hours west of Berlin in Germany. It's a huge site with more than 26 hectares of remote woods, empty barracks and old bunkers. You will definitely need a car to get to this LARP event in the middle of nowhere. Prim usually happens once a year in September for 4 days. Around 500 people attending make this one of the biggest post-apocalyptic LARP events in Europe. Most of the LARPers come from Germany, so the main language is obviously German, but people will switch to English for you if needed. The event plays in a dark sci-fi world after the devastating invasion of aliens on Earth. The setting is all about survival and struggle. The concept is player versus environment. That means you can choose to attend Prim as a player and be part of the last human resistance. Or you can attend as an NPC and be part of the alien bots. Prim is an airsoft LARP. So if you want to join the fight against the aliens, you need to bring an airsoft weapon. But this setting also allows for a huge variety of non-fighting roles. For example, as part of the medical unit. The field medics accompany the troops onto the battlefield and help the wounded. In the base, doctors and nurses perform full-on surgeries and try to save lives. You could also join the Department of Intelligence and Research. Then you play a scientist, trying to find out more about the aliens. Or you join the commanders in the CIC headquarters. They plan attacks on the aliens, create strategic missions for the fighters, and stay in contact with all troops through radio transmission. In January of 2022, the world as we know it ended. In a matter of days, an invasion of aliens destroyed the entire human infrastructure and cost more than 1 billion lives. Nothing is like it used to be. Welcome to the world of Prim. Now, a part of the last human resistance lives in a secret bunker called Echo Base. It's one of the last safe retreats and home to several hundred civilians and fighters. Every group has their own little section in which they can eat, drink, rest and sleep. Here they can prepare for the next mission or exchange rare supplies. The base is also a place where everyone tries to keep the spirit of humanity alive and create a feeling of community. So far, the aliens have not been able to detect the base, but occasionally drones of the invaders fly over the bunker and force everyone into silent mode. Every day, troops need to leave the safety of the base to carry out important missions. They sneak through the woods to fight back the enemy or secure alien technology, and they never know if they make it back alive. Safety is very important at Prim. That's why airsoft blasters can only have a maximum of 0.5 joules. In battle, the rules are simple. If you get hit by an airsoft BB, just pretend it was a real bullet. That means you need instant paramedic help. For small wounds, medics might be able to help you so you can keep on fighting. But if you get a crucial hit in the head, well, it's time to say goodbye to your character. Use a white fabric with a black X on it to indicate that you're out of the game. Outside of the safe base, you have to wear protective glasses at all times. An in-game security guard will also make sure that you empty your weapons and remove your magazines when entering the safe base. If you want to know more about the rules, check out the download section on the Prim homepage. Most people at Prim simply wear old everyday clothes that have been modded to fit the setting. Make sure that everything your character owns looks like it was heavily used, repaired and patched up. The goal is to portray regular people that have lost everything and have now joined the last resistance. So you definitely don't want to look like a professional soldier, but rather choose a paramilitary look. The only exception to this rule are the special forces of the TRF. I can only recommend to bring at least one pair of really good boots. You will walk a lot and you don't want to break your ankles. Make sure to attach this blue patch to your outfit to show that you are part of the human resistance. And don't forget to bring some extra clothes in case your first LARP character dies and you need to re-enter the game with a new one. If you join the fighters, you need at least one airsoft blaster. Any additional small handguns are optional. But your main weapon has to have a so-called muzzle flash generator, which creates light effects and makes your shots visible at night. Please make sure that you really inform yourself about German laws before traveling with any of these weapons. You also need to bring your own safety glasses and have some euro in cash to buy ammunition at the event. Prim only allows their own BBs to make sure that they are biodegradable and safe. At Prim, you can stay in-game 24 hours a day. Although many people sleep in their own tent, if you decide to sleep in the bunker, I can recommend to bring earplugs and a warm sleeping bag. The bunker won't get quiet until 4 AM, and there's a few hundred people who all sleep in the same place. There's also no possibility to buy food or get drinking water at the location, so make sure you bring enough supplies, including snacks and bottled water. In my group, we usually cook our stuff on gas stoves. Outside of the bunker, you will find a wash basin that you can use to clean your dishes. The water isn't drinkable, so bring fresh water when you brush your teeth. You will find mobile toilets on the parking lot and on some spots in the field. Definitely bring your own toilet paper. There are 2 big containers with warm showers, and believe me, you really appreciate the luxury of a shower after a long day in the field. The earlier you buy, the cheaper the tickets are. On average, players pay about 160 euros for the entire 4-day event. Since the location is in the middle of nowhere, make sure to print or download your ticket up front. Prim is organized by Lost Ideas. If you like dystopian worlds, you might be interested in their other big LARP events as well. All of them happen at the same remote location. Their LARP, Fallen, is set in a world after a nuclear fallout. And their LARP, Zombie Attack, well, the name says it all. Prim has a very helpful and welcoming community. You can find updates and inspirations in their Facebook group. And of course, you can find tickets and more info on lost-ideas.com. If you like intense survival games and play to struggle, I can absolutely recommend to attend Prim. It's definitely one of my favorite LARP events.